Hello everybody and welcome back to Marble Sports Network 5th Anniversary Cup. Today we have reached the halfway mark of the Anniversary Cup. Let me here today as we take a look at the stadium. Now from last time, the Minty Marbles still hold a 22-point lead over the Daydreamers, who shrunk the gap in the last event. There was the Royalty Seekers, who won bronze in the last event, followed by the Amazon Tribe in fourth, then the Sanders Squad entering the top 5 with that silver medal in the obstacle course, as we have our heats. Now, this eighth event, our halfway mark is Team Tower to set. Four teams of four marbles will compete down a tower course in 4 heats. Wherever you finish is the points you score, and the faster you finish, the higher your score. It is a linear point scoring, so first place gets 16 points, and second place gets 15 points, third gets 14th, and so first place gets 16 points, second place gets 16, second place gets 15 points, third gets 14, and so on and so forth. The team with the highest accumulative score at the end of both rounds, wins. As we have our test run, and now we have our first heat with the Royalty Seekers, Sanders Squad, Succulent Silvers, and the Streak Berries. Two of the top 5 teams in this first heat, and we are off. Marvel's hesitating a bit at the starting gate, but they eventually get going, and it is the Streak Berries who will come out of the first funnel in first, followed by, I think that was the Sanders Squad, or maybe it was the Royalty Seekers. But anyways, the Royalty Seekers will come out of the second funnel first, followed by the Streak Berries, and it will be the Sanders Squad will leave the third funnel first, heading into the final funnel. Then it's the Royalty Seekers, the Streak Berries, chasing them down, and they will pass them, and they will finish first, followed by 2 of the Sanders Squad members, then 1 Royalty Seeker, then another Royalty Seeker, then another Succulent Silver. Oh, and the Royalty Seekers have lost 1 member right before the finish. As we take a look at the back half of the field, and we can still see Royalty Seekers still straggling there, as we have the final Succulent Silver finishing and the final Streak Berry. So the last Royalty Seeker will only get 2 points to salvage that DNF. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you don't finish the course, that's no points. That's 0. Nada, nothing. As we have the replay here. Again, as I said earlier, it is linear point scoring. As you can see, 16 for first, 15 for second, 14 for third, and so on. So the Streak Berries will earn 16 points from the first place, set by their captain. But the other 3 finished in the bottom half. So that will place them in second. The Sanders Squad will lead the way with 44 points. While the Succulent Silvers the Streak Berries will follow by 10 points with 34 points in second. Then it's the Succulent Silvers with 30 points, and the Royalty Seekers will finish in 4th with only 27 points after the first round. Remember, there will be 2 rounds, and there will be accumulative scoring. So you still have your second round to recover, as we have our second heat with the Deep Sea Doomers, Deserters, Mega Frit Maniacs, and the Wave Chasers. And one Deep Sea Doomer is going to get stuck out of the starting gate, but one Deep Sea Doomer will have the lead, but gets swarmed by a lot of blue marbles. A lot of blue in this heat, as we have the Deep Sea Doomers yet again in the lead, trying to keep that lead, away from the Wave Chasers and the Mega Fruit Maniacs, who are also in the lead, who are also in there. As we look at the back half of the field, and the Wave Chasers will steal first place away from the Deep Sea Doomers. What a beautiful under move there to take the win. And oh, the Wave Chasers will have one member fly off the track. As I say that, really came back to them. The Wave Chasers will have one DNF. As you can see, their captain Tsunami. And note that one Deep Sea Doomer did not leave the course, so. But the Wave Chasers, after having one marble finish first, they immediately lose one. Yeah, if Torrent, yes, Torrent is the marble I'm referring to. If he had not fallen off the track, he might have finished in at least fifth. But that's just how it goes. And the Mega Fruit Maniacs, all 4 of their members finished in the top half. That is really good. As I'm saying, all 4. And so if you can get all 4 of your members to finish in the top half, that'll set you up pretty good for the second half. As the Mega Fruit Maniacs currently hold the lead, overtaking the Sandwich Squad, then the Deep Sea Doomers will settle in second. No, they should be in third. Then it is the Wave Chasers and the Deserters, who are tied at 26 points, in 7th, but it will be the Wave Chasers because of that first place finisher. Now the Minty Marbles, Amazon Tribe, Wolf Wisps, and the Blackouts. We have our championship leader in this heat, the Minty Marbles, so keep an eye out for them as we start the heat. Now it is the Amazon Tribe out in front, followed by, I think that's the Blackouts, and the Minty Marbles, who are trying to extend their lead over the Daydreamers, but they're being surrounded by the Blackouts, and the Blackouts will take the lead. 2 Blackout members, now 3 Blackout members in the top 4 spots. Can they get all 4 in the top 4 and get a perfect score? No, they won't. One Minty Marble will finish in 5th, followed by the Wolf Wisps, followed by another Wolf Wisp, then it's the Amazon Tribe again. And the final Blackout Marble will finish now, so all 4 of the Blackouts will finish in the top half. One of the Wolf Wisps falls off. And one of the Minty Marbles falls off. And to add an insult to injury, the Minty Marbles have 2 stragglers. Oh my. So we have not 1, but 2 DNFs in this third heat. As the final Wolf Wisp will finish now. But 2 DNFs. What a heat. Third. And so, the final Wolf Wisp member will only get 3 points. Again, the top 3 were dominated by 3 Blackouts. Now there was a mistake that I mentioned that the Blackouts had all 4 of the members in the top half, but the final Blackout only finished 9th. And so I guess they didn't get all 4 of their members in the top half. But still, 53 is good enough for first place. Meanwhile, the other 3 teams, not great. The Amazon Tribe will slot in 6th, but the other 2, yikes. The Wolf Wisps will only get 24 points, slotting them in 11th, and the Minty Marbles dead last. Not what they wanted to see, as they are leading the standings only get 23 points, so they're really going to need a good second round if they're going to keep up the pace, to pick up the pace. As we have a final heat of the first round. This one is even more important because the Daydreamers are also in this heat. And they're also in this heat with the Starstruck Squad, the Purple Pearls, and the Mushroom Mavericks. As a little hesitation at the start, but the marbles are going now as the Mushroom Mavericks out in the lead. And who's that? I think that's the Starstruck Squad. Yes, they will. They are in the lead, followed by one Daydreamer who is trying to get first place away from that one Starstruck Squad member. But the Starstruck Squad are not giving up so easily. And it looks like the Starstruck Squad will finish first. No! The Daydreamers will steal first place away from them. And the Purple Pearls will also steal second away from the Starstruck Squad. The Starstruck Squad lose 2 spots in one funnel. As we can see the marbles finishing now. One Daydreamer, then another, one Purple Pearl. Then the Mushroom Mavericks will have one fall off. The Mushroom Mavericks will have one fall off. Right as soon as they left the funnel. And the last Purple Pearl will finish now, which means the last Mushroom Maverick will only get 2 points to salvage for that DNF. That their other member put up. That was not great. I don't think that's going to be a good score for the Mushroom Mavericks, considering that, yeah, no. Both the bottom 2 are Mushroom Mavericks. Meanwhile, the other Mushroom Mavericks who didn't finish in the top half only finished 9th. Only 5th. And 2 Starstruck Squad members finished in the top 5. And all 4 of the Starstruck Squad, in fact, finish in the top half, so that's pretty good. They will slot into 3rd. You know, the Daydreamers will finish in slot in 5th. The Purple Pearls only in 10th. The Mushroom Mavericks dead last, only 22 points, 16th out of 16 teams. That is not what they want to see at all. So they're really going to need to have a good second round if they want any chance to podium in this event, especially since they won the last event, obstacle course. And here we have the standings before round 2. The athletes are taking a break. Their breaks as the Blackouts currently hold the lead over the Mushroom Mavericks by only 5 points. And it's the Starstruck Squad, 2 gap down from the Mushroom Maniacs, to the Starstruck Squad. That's the Sanders Squad. And I didn't get to see who was in 5th, but I think it was the Daydreamers. Yes, it is the Daydreamers. And now we head on to the second round with our first heat. Last time out, it was the Sanders Squad who had the lead, had the win of the first round, and won. Oh, the Royalty Seekers have won, getting stuck up at the starting gate. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get going. Meanwhile, as we look down to the course, it is the Sandwich Squad again with the lead, while the Succulent Silvers and the Streak Berries trying to take it away from them. The Streak Berries do successfully manage to get an under move on the Sandwich Squad, and they're in the lead heading into the final funnel. Will they be able to keep it, though? As it's very close. No, the Sandwich Squad will steal it, and the Succulent Silvers will get second place. The Royalty Seekers will finish second. The Streak Berries fell from 1st to 4th in the final funnel. What a choke there. As we have the rest of the marbles finishing now, and we're getting word that the Royalty Seekers have finally got that marble who could not get going at the start actually move. The Royalty Seeker is actually moving now, as we're going to have the final Succulent Silver finishing now. And we'll head back up to the top to see where that Royalty Seeker is. Yes, there he is. as we're gonna speed this up because, well, this event is already very long. So if we played this at normal speed, we'd be here for a while. And he finally finishes now. So that's only going to be 1 point for the Royalty Seekers. I'm actually surprised we got no DNFs this heat, sorry. I'm actually surprised that we got no DNFs in this heat. Again, all 4 of the Sandwich Squad members finish in the top half. That is very good for them. Doing the finishing, having all 4 of your members finishing in the top half is very good, because that means that will set you up for a very good event. The Sanders Squad have a lead with 93 points. Their consistency could very much help them to win a medal in this event after winning a silver medal last event. So the Sanders Squad having a very good chance at gold. As we have second heat of round 2, it is the deserters who are out in front. 2 deserters, in fact, while the Wave Chasers, their captain Tsunami is trying to get first place. We have 3 Wave Chasers trying to chase down to 1 deserter in the lead, but they will not manage to do it. The deserters will still finish first, followed by the Wave Chasers. The Deep Sea Doomers! They had 3rd place in their hands and then they just choked it at the finish. Oh my goodness, the Deep Sea Doomers have one fall off just before the finish. That is immediately last place. As we have the 2 Mega Fruit Maniacs finishing now. And the last Mega Fruit Maniac is going to finish. And there he goes. But still, having a DNF when you're up at the top, when you're in the top 3 spots is not good. And that is exactly what is going to happen to the Deep Sea Doomers in this heat. And the Mega Fruit Maniacs went from having all 4 of the members in the top half to having all 4 of their members in the bottom half. Oof. Meanwhile, the deserters are setting themselves up pretty well. They have all 4 of their members in the top half. The deserters, of course, finished 3rd in the mogul race a few weeks ago. The Wave Chasers this time have all 4 of their members in the top 10. Again, you could see that choke there. The one Deep Sea Doomer just took the turn too fast and then just flew off the track. So it will be the deserters who will lead the heat with 76, but it is not enough to chase down the Sanders Squad. Meanwhile, the Wave Chasers will improve their first round score by 21 points, and they'll have 73 points, so they'll move into 3rd. That is the Mega Fruit Maniacs in 5th, and the Deep Sea Doomers will, unsurprisingly, only get 57 points, because they downgraded their original score by 13 points. That was not a great heat from them. Not a great second round from them, rather. As we will now head to heat 3 of round 2. The Minty Marvels desperately hoping for a better second round, as all of the members hesitating again. Hesitation. We've seen that quite a few times this event. As now we have... Who is that? That's the Blackouts again in the lead. The Blackouts had 3 of their members in the... He's in the top 3. It looks like they're still in the lead. The Wolf Wisp's chasing them down. The Wolf Wisp's trying to take first place. No, the Blackouts! What a move there, the Blackouts. pulled out the last-second maneuver around the Wolf Wisps, and they will win, unsurprisingly. The Wolf Wisps will still finish in second, but meanwhile, as we look at where everybody's at right now, and the Minty Marbles, the Blackouts, will finish now. Again, I don't think we're going to have a single DNF this round. But we're just waiting for the last Minty Marble to finish now. And yes, they do. So now we have no DNFs this round. Well, thankfully. As we don't like to see marbles getting stuck or falling off the track. Just like two marbles from this heat last round. And the Blackouts, not as dominant as they were in the first round, but still the third round. But still, their first round score is definitely going to help them to at least win a medal in this event. 90 points. That is only 3 points off the Sandwich Squad. That's gotta hurt that they can't get a medal at first place in this event. But they'll at least be selected in second. The Amazon Tribe will get 78 points, and that will stop them in the third. The Wolf Wisps, 60 points. They'll only slide tonight. The Minty Marbles, 18 points. That is 5 points worse than what they scored in round one. And they'll obviously finish last. And I think they're going to be doomed to stay last place unless the Mushroom Mavericks or literally any other team somehow performs worse. As we have the Mushroom Mavericks are in this round, they really need a good round score, a good second round score, as they're competing with the Daydreamers, Purple Pearls, and the Starstruck Squad. And we are off for the final heat of the day, as the Daydreamers out in front, followed by the Mushroom Mavericks, who are desperate for a good second round score. But it will be the Daydreamers standing their ground, stamping their authority, as it is the Daydreamers again still in the lead. The Starstruck Squad now trying to take first place from the Daydreamers. See, the Starstruck Squad looking to win, and yes, they will. They will finish in first, followed by the Daydreamers, and two Daydreamers, then one Mushroom Maverick, then one Purple Pearl. Three Daydreamers. The Daydreamers almost done now. The Mushroom Mavericks have one fall off the track. And the Mushroom Mavericks have two fall off the track. My goodness. Not one, but two fall off the track. That is 2 DNFs. I think the Mushroom Mavericks are going to do even worse than their first round. Oh my. That is not what you like to see if you are a Mushroom Mavericks fan. Because your favorite team just had 2 marbles come off the track. As we have the final 3 Purple Pearls finishing now. The Purple Pearls, not a very good didn't have a good first round score, and they're not really going to have a great first round score here either. Or a second round score, rather. As the Starstruck Squad have, again, all 4 marbles in the top 10. Not in the top half, but the top 10. But it will still be enough. The Starstruck Squad will win the event. They will take the gold medal. Meanwhile, the Daydreamers will come oh so close to a podium. Meanwhile, the Purple Pearls and Mushroom Mavericks, 52 and 42, that is only 14th and 15th this event. So it will be the Starstruck Squad, getting the gold, followed by the Sandwich Squad, who will once again be dethroned, and will still get the silver. While the Blackouts, they really needed that bronze medal, as they're sitting in dead last in the overall standings. This will certainly help them. But now it's time to head to the highlight reel, which is coming shortly. congratulations to the Starstruck squad for winning their first goal of the season. They were very consistent in this event too. The Sandwich squad will win their second silver medal in a row, and the Blackouts finally getting the first medal of these anniversary games, as they have not been doing well as of late. Meanwhile, it's only 10 points between the Minty Marbles and the Daydreamers. The Sandwich squad will rise to third, and it's the Royalty Seekers and the Amazon Tribe still in the top 5, as we will see you soon for archery on August 3rd.